Okay, today we will talk about what the Calamari Network is, what are the immediate plans for the project, consider the question why was it profitable to participate in Calamari crowdloan, and answer the question. Um, if somebody don't know, Calamari, it's Manta Network's Canary Net. Canary Net means it's an early, highly experimental version of Manta Network, where all new features will be released and tested first. Manta Network, it's plug and play privacy preservation parachain built to service the Kusama DeFi world. It combines Kusama and zk Snark to bring on-chain privacy to transactions and swaps. As part of its own suite of products, Calamari Network offers MariPay and MariSwap. MariPay is a token-agnostic private payment service, supports private transfer of Kusama and its parachain assets, including major crypto assets supported on Kusama. Users can transact popular assets like stablecoins and wrap BTC while simultaneously reaping the benefits of on-chain privacy through ZKP. And MariSwap, it's a private AMM-based DEX, offers users the capability of swaps between parachain assets while preserving the privacy of the user addresses. It also provides new features in the industry, such as private liquidity pools. Um, Calamari will be the only platform on Kusama that can meet user on-chain privacy needs, boost anti-surveillance, and ensure private tokens decentralization and interoperability. More information about roadmap will tell next speaker.
So, due to the limited number of slots in the main network of Kusama, a purchasing system was implemented where the team grants slot by blocking Kusama tokens. This process is called crowdloan. Yes, and token holder can vote for their favorite project by blocking their token for 48 weeks and receive a reward if the project opens, and the team will receive the necessary funds to rent a slot on the main network. The parachain auction is the first and most important stage in the Calamari Network roadmap as we see. They have already released Calamari 2.0 strategy and change genesis. At the moment, more than 200,000 KSM tokens have been contributed to crowdloan, and the project has every chance to take a slot in the main network. On the slide, we see the second column of the
Yeah, thank you. So let's talk about what the Calamari token is, consider its metrics, and study what conditions the team does during the crowd loan. So the total supply of Calamari is 10 billion tokens, of which more than 70% is reserved for community, one form or another. Uh, 40% reserved for parachain auctions of the third year and subsequent years, 20% reserved for a lock drop for future owners of Manta tokens. So Calamari is the first deflationary utility token, uh, and with rebate rewards, redemption rewards, and token birds are generated from the Calamari privacy preserving network usage, MeriSpot and MeriPay keys. Calamari also has governance and other extended functions. Let's move on to the Calamari crowd loan also. For one locked Kusama, you could get 10 or 11,000 Calamari tokens. As you can see, this table shows the numbers of contributors for all rounds of parachain auctions on Kusama. Already the number of participants in the Calamari crowd has exceeded 15,000, which makes our project the most popular in the whole history of parachain auctions, because the previous record was held by Karura with 14,000. Let's see why the Calamari Network attracted such interest, and we will consider and evaluate the Calamari proposal not from ambassador side, but from the point of view of an ordinary crowd participant. We will also turn to dry numbers. Was the Calamari's proposal good, or maybe it was bad? First of all, it should probably be said that such a wide interest of crypto audience in the second wave of parachain auctions was generated by the success of Moonriver. People who participated in the Moonriver have already paid off their investments and will receive a bunch of tokens within a year. They will also return the Kusa in a year. And of course, this successful use case attracted a lot of attention from the crypto community. Everyone began to count metrics, compare the strength of the projects. So let's take a closer look at this data. Data on the proposal of all projects are summarized here. But how to objectively evaluate them? All projects have a different supply and different Kusama ratio. To do this, let's equalize the total supply of project to a single denominator, 1 billion. Then we will receive a correction factor by which we will multiply the proposal of projects for one Kusama. For example, the total supply of Karura is 100 millions, then the coefficient will be 10. In the case of Calamari, since we have 10 billions supply, the correction factor will be 0.1. So let's calculate these numbers and find out how profitable the project proposal were in comparison with each other. Let's also conduct such an analysis among the leading projects. But in addition to metrics, you also need to check the power of project. Some projects can make an interesting offer, but if such a project is unknown, maybe unnecessary, has a dubious use case, all this is unlikely to lead to the fact that an ordinary crowdloan participant will receive the desired result. So let's consider two the factors, metrics, and the project's power together. In this way, uh, Moonriver is probably out of competition here because it gave uh, 100 or 1,500 tokens, and this number in 7 times better than Karura. That's why Moonriver paid off already at the start, but Karura did not. Also, both projects are certainly very strong. And now we see they offer super limit, about 1,000 tokens. And this is the best offer of the second wave of auctions, in my opinion, and the second offer in terms of quality overall. Basilisk has the equal offer, but I believe that Basilisk is a project below the level that Calamari is, as well as crowdloan participants receive tokens through linear vesting, while Calamari gives 34% immediately. And let's take a moment that Calamari's crowd loan is a fair launch, and the majority of tokens are reserved for the community. And I think that the right decision was made not to provide private investors with Calamari tokens. Probably they themselves can participate in the crowd loan by looking to Sama and get these tokens. Thus, our project received a double benefit, to my opinion, in positioning and increased number of the interested participants in its crowd loan. As we can see, 2,000 Kusama was collected instantly. The number of participants exceed 15,000, and perhaps there would be more, but the limit has reached, and people cannot participate right now. For my opinion, our good metrics help to tell about the project, attract other crypto enthusiasts who never even knew about our project, encourage them to learn Calamari Manta deeper. As I've seen in the Russian crypto community, the level of recognition of Calamari and the Manta network in general has grown significantly. Uh, and we can already state the fact that Manta network team has achieved impressive success during this crowd loan campaign, improved brand awareness, attract a large number of new users, and receive a lot of respect from the crypto community. And to all of the crowd loan participants, to you, I want to say big thank you for supporting our project, and together we won. Now let's hope for a good start, and who knows, maybe the team has prepared some surprise for us. So let's move on to the question. Guys, do you have some questions? Okay, if there is not some questions, uh, anyone want to add something?
I guess no. And thanks all for visiting our presentation. And I need to add, I will send out links to claiming pages within a few hours.
Okay, great. Thank you for attending. Now we can close in our meeting.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye.